Hello, everybody, and welcome to Season 8 of the NRSL Universe Orlando Cup Series All-Star Race Weekend here at Coca-Cola. Let's get on down to your starting lineup of all the drivers that are here for this race. We got, of course, Keith Batts in the 39, Jeff James in the 20, Audrey Bernowskis in the 46, Johnny Gardner in the 5, Diego Yepes in the 59, Seth Cole in the 07, Benjamin Miles in the 2, Sky Commons in the 17, Alex Drayton in the 14, Trent Dunham in the 1, Zachary Fitzwater in the 7, Ron Bishop in the 87, he's in a 1-off for this race, Charles Sanford in the 03, Jesse Turner in the 78, Phil Parker in the 15, Ember Ross in the 77, Connor Meyer in the 51, Devin Becker in the 36, RJ Bishop in the 98, Zach Rogers in the 6, Zach Flickinger in the 19, he's in a 1-off for this one, because he was the winner of last season and all, last season. They're JT Bryant in the 22, James Qualls in the 70, John Art in the 05, Ramian Fisher in the 11, Dylan Pote in the 31, Scott Roush in the 60, he too is in a 1-off, Kate Anderson in the 3, Jeffrey Finguy in the 92, and Joshua Osborne in 27. The funny thing about Scott Roush is he actually won 2 races on last season, doesn't have a ride this season, and there was no word until almost near last minute that he was going to be a part of this event, and here he is. He may be starting towards the rear, but like they say, it doesn't matter where you start. It, of course, matters the most finishing on the lead lap for this segment to be a part of the 9-lap dash final segment that goes on by after this. So without further ado, same rules apply from the Xfinity race, but we'll explain more in a bit. Let's go down track side and get the command.
Drivers, start your engines!
As there's the command, if those who did not watch the Xfinity All-Star race, I'll break it down. We get 2 segments that are here. 26-lap main regular segment that goes on by. Whoever finishes this race that's on the lead lap, that means lap down or crashed out, they do not move on to the final segment, which is a 9-lap, no caution, here on out type of dash to the finish there. Very simple, straightforward. That means if you wreck and you're not a lap down, that means you can't advance. You just got to stay on the lead lap. That is the main goal. Well, the pace truck you see there is going to make a dive down to pit road. Keith Batts and Jeff James on the front row. You see all the drivers who've won from last season, after this race, to this season, before this race. And a few drivers that are in the top 10 with 0 wins and all. But green flag is out. We are underway. Batson leading them down. Oh, trouble. Seth Cole's around the 07. Dylan Pote, the 31. Wow, the former Tweenix teammates there. And no caution. Oh, they better get going. Oh, and another crash. Oh, it's a big one there. James Qualls, Kate Anderson, Jesse Turner, Trent Dunham, Devin Becker in the 36. Car upside down. That's JT Bryant. Oh, my goodness. What happened here? Oh my good lord, what happened? Well, we just had the big one on lap 2 coming into lap 3, and I don't even know what the words to say here, because we saw Seth Cole and Dylan Pote go around, and I have no idea what happened after that. Ron Bishop in a 1-off. He's got right side damage and roof damage. That probably is going to signify he's done. Devin Becker, he is definitely done. Diego Yepes, Jeff James, RJ Bishop, Kate Anderson, James Qualls, JT Bryant, Alex Drayton, and Sky Commons all down pit road. And I know Sky's had some rough history with this place here, so. Connor Meyer's got some damage in the 51. There's Turner in the 78. Again, I don't even know what the heck happened, but we're going to take a look in just a bit, though. Benjamin Miles out in front. Let's go take a look at ourselves. Well, what did bring out the caution, and then what brought out the caution. We'll keep an eye on the 07 of Seth Cole there in the Last of Us Chevrolet there. See, Turner's probably trying to make a move right there, and that's exactly the case. Seth also gets a little wiggle coming up there, and oh man, Dylan Poteet nowhere to go in that one. Kate Anderson was trying to avoid all that. Again, I'm amazed this did not bring out the caution, but I guess because this was such in the rear of the field and they were spinning on down to pit road, then that was what did not bring out the caution. Oh, right there. I don't know what happened there. Seth just kept it going left there. He spun the 31 out, collecting more damage for both of them there. So again, that did not bring out the caution. Now the curious know what the heck happened up here. Oh, they were 4 wide coming up here. That's Zachary Fitzwater in the 7. A very precarious spot. I have a feeling it's going to start with him. Because you see Alex Drayton's right there too. Oh, yeah, Diego Yepes and Jeff James. Cars who got lucky were the ones on the inside of Alex Drayton. And, oh, something happened with Fisher, and I think that was Scott Roush. And, oh my goodness, someone on the outside took a hard hit. And wow, Jeffrey Finguy, Scott Roush, Zach Rogers, all dodging a bullet. Again, we'll have to look at this again. Maybe Fisher got lucky on that one too. Well, let's just see what. Let me look again here, because I'm like, I kind of know, but kind of don't know what happened. Oh, Drayton just had a little bit of contact, and oh, Becker took a good lick right there. Connor Meyer had nowhere to go. Trent Dunham had nowhere to go. Same with Ron Bishop. Sky Commons, wow, that's like the second or third time I've seen the 17 basically go on his roof there, or at least in some form of flipping manner. Oh, somebody jacked the 14. I think that was the 3 of Anderson. Actually, hold on. Let's go back a little bit here. We're going to stick with the 14 because something's happening behind. And kind of want to know what happened with Scott Roush and all them drivers there. Fisher slid up the course. Oh, I think he definitely slid up there. Now, who jacked the 14? It had to have been Anderson because... Oh, no, it was James Qualls in the 70. Oh, and oh my God, Anderson. Oh, gee, Mani. That is not good. Oh, that's the points leader, and she took a front end of Alex Drayton right into the windshield there, and that is just, wow. We got to look at Scott Roush, because I think him, Jeffrey Finguy, Zach Rogers, they were the 3 that dodged the majorest of bullets. And keep in mind, Roush isn't a one-off. I know he really doesn't have much to prove there, but... Oh, they checked up right there. That's all what happened. Yeah, that explains a lot. Look, the 60 actually slid up the course. Same with the 11. Zach Rogers got way too aggressive. He got on the Finguy there, and I don't know how those 3 didn't wreck. There you see Bishop and Turner and Bryant all go around. Man, another one to be that was thankful for that one and not get involved was Ramey and Fisher. So, caution's out. Let's take it back to the green. Well, it's safe to say we could say some cars are going to be out of this one here for the running. Out of the race, they're going to be Kate Anderson, James Qualls, Alex Drayton, Ron Bishop, Devin Becker, Diego Yepes, all out of the race. And then 2 laps down is JT Bryan, Sky Commons. And with their damage, that basically is going to signify the end of their time running for the main event here for the All-Star race. So, that truck is going to come on down pit road, though. Benjamin Miles out in front. Charles Sanford second. Third, Zachary Fitzwater. Fourth, Audrey Baranowskis. Fifth, Keith Batson. Sixth, Zach Flickinger. Seventh, John Art. Eighth, Zach Rogers. Ninth, Ember Ross completing the top 10. Phil Parker's green flag is back underway here at Coca-Cola. Look at Baranowskis in the 46 as the 2 car did not get going. And Baranowskis tried to take full advantage, but couldn't get low enough to get around both Commons and Bryant. Now remember, the drivers who do have a little bit of damage, their main goal is to make sure they stay on the lead lap, so that is probably their main motive at this point. They stay on the lead lap, they are in for that next and final segment there. But right now, they got to get around the two that are really slow, which is Sky Comets and JT Bryant. And Bryant is not playing favoritism at all. He is not caring at all. Remember, he's a single car team, so I don't think he really cares. Unless if he wants to help a Ford companion, I can see there's no point for him. And Sky Comets, technically, he's funded from Sega Keith, and, you know, all the Chevys, let alone with him, he probably wouldn't care as much either, too, but still. Whoa, little contact between Johnny Gardner and RJ Bishop, but they're going to keep it together. Now that most of the pack's gotten around the 22, Zach Rogers got the worst end of that one. Holy cow, he's flat out stopped behind him there. And Rogers having difficulty trying to go around JT Bryant. Seth Cole turned again. But this time he keeps it together and saved. And he's going to come down pit road. And that, of course, unfortunately, he's going to have to serve a pit stop. Seth basically needs a caution now. That's the second driver to turn him there. As Zach Flickinger is now the leader. And scared me that John already made a dive there. I thought something happened to him there. Now Seth quickly getting out of his pit stall. He's got to get going. He knows too, those guys are coming. And if he's a lap down, well, you could basically say he's SOL. They're coming. But that 07 needs a caution, I think, right now, because he don't get it. I can guarantee you a couple things. One, he's going to be a lap down. He's not going to make it to that main event. And two, remember, he's got damage, so he can't basically run away pretty good. Oh my god, they are coming. Like, he definitely needs a caution this lap. You see some of the drivers that got held up due to lap traffic. They're trying to work their way back up to the field. But remember, they got nothing to lose. It's not even the main event, so. And now Seth one lap down. Wow, Emma Ross almost flat out got into that 07 car. And now Seth. He's going to be that slow damage lap car. It's going to play nuisance. And now you can add another driver that's not going to make the main event. Oh, Gardner almost got into Roush there. Close call, but they keep it together. And I have no idea why I'm having these lag spikes right now, but I'm going to try one thing, and I think this may do the trick. There we go. Hopefully that should. If not, then I may have to just stop the clip or something. But, of course, Zach Flickinger still out in front. No surprise. He knows this track very well. Won this exact race 1 season ago. He did it when it was under his farewell season. Sanford looking for second on Benjamin Miles in the 2. Alright, apparently my lag is still going to go into issue here. And now it's away. Look at that. See, I did the trick. It worked. Sorry, I had to do it when I was in the middle of recording because it was working fine earlier. Now it's not. So, yeah, don't do that there. Now you see drivers like Connor Meyer, Jeff James, Jesse Turner, and all of them. Again, they're probably hoping for a couple things. A yellow or, you know, just hoping they don't get caught up here. But that's got to be the biggest blow there. Seth Cole, he got turned 2 times in the span of this main event. And that Last of Us Part 2 Chevrolet, he will not be making the main event now. Only way I could see that 0-7 getting absolutely lucky is he gets a caution, the leader blows up, and, well, you get the gist. Right as they take the restart, gets a quick caution there, and find a way to stay on the lead lap from that point. But I just don't see that. It's just way too much luck there. Dylan Poteet, the 31, is going to try turning him again for whatever reason. Zach Flickinger, though, I guarantee, I know it's not really the main segment to worry about, but, you know, of course, he still wants to show that he can prove his driving ability there. It's really, really good. One of the 3 drivers that was in a one-off, the other one being Ron Bishop, who's out of the race, and the other one being Scott Roush. Where is the 60? There he is. Oh, a little too far. Battling with Zach Rogers in the 6 car, just outside of the top 10. Is that Burger King Ford there? In case you're wondering, yes, it is the Burger King throwback car with the Burger King foot lettuce right next to it and all that. Yes, the meme joke is a thing. Scott Roush, though, who won 2 races for Archangel Racing in the 18 team at that time, before the 18 got booted out of Archangel, picked up by Flickinger Racing. Now Noah Hart driving that 18 car. Unfortunately not in this main event. But Roush had he had an abysmal season, but of course, you know, when the chase mode came, he really activated, showing that, you know, he could do what he can. And rumors of him are possibly that he could come back to the series. Who knows what will happen, though. Whether it be this series, whether it be the Outback Xfinity series, time will tell on what will happen. But Roush knows how to win races. As far as if he's going to be a team owner, if he's going to be a driver, no one knows yet. I'll tell you what, Zach Flickinger's having a pretty good lead for a track like this here. And normally at a normal super speedway and all, you don't really want to have that happen. But you see that 19 car, he's just got a really good car today. And he's just been running away with this lead ever since. But of course, when we finish this up, you know, it's going to be Lotto Q. And then eventually what's going to happen for Flickinger is he's got to hope the same thing for this happened, you know, what we're doing here for that final segment. And the worst part is it's going to be no caution, so he's got to really hope for a lot of things to happen. Jeff James in the 20 and Connor Meyer in the 51, they're working together. They know they got to hope and pray that these leaders aren't going to catch him there, but the laps are ticking. They're catching him very slightly. The caution would be a saving grace for them there. But with how that pack really separated, thanks to those 2 lap cars, that really is going to hurt them right there. But the drivers I can guarantee that are going to be safe are where Jesse Turner and On Company is up ahead. At least I could say so for the time being. I think they'll be safe. They'll be going to the next round with little to no issues. I think guaranteed safe is going to be RJ Bishop and Dylan Poteet in the 31. Those are definite safes right there. Jesse Turner, I can't count them out yet. And the ones that are definitely in danger are going to be Jeff James and Connor Meyer there. Oh, JT Bryant really lost ground right there. And if I were Meyer and James, if I were to make sure to be on that main event final 9-lap segment there, I would stay working together. That would be me. That way you'd stay in the draft, you don't lose out, and you have a better chance of not getting caught by the leaders there. Sanford going up P2 on John Art. They say, all right, Zach, you've had a little too much fun up in that lead. I really want what's mine now in that Coca-Cola Zero Chevrolet. Now they came in this main event with Charles Sanford and Seth Cole. Kyle Matthews, Jessica Sheldon did not make it in for this one because Sheldon did not get a win during that time last season. Definitely did not get it this season. And Kyle Matthews, the same story with him. Seth Cole, who got his win. I want to say, not just outside of this season with the 500, but I'm trying to remember if he got a win last season at that point too, but I'm pretty sure he did. My memory is not clicking of which race it was, but regardless though, S3 now is going to be a lone island with Charles Sanford right here, but you got the single R teams like John Art, Or not John Art. Why am I saying John Art? Keith Batson, the 39. Jeffrey Finguy, the 92. Zach Rogers in the 6th. They know what that's like there. Everyone else is associated with the team. And JT Bryant, well, you know, I would say him, but he's getting reeled in for 1 and 2. He's already 2 laps down, soon to be 3. As we're coming to 5 laps to go when we cross the line. Ross now looking for the lead on the 19 of Flickinger. Is someone finally going to pass him? Flickinger is going to shut the door on Ember Ross. Says not today. Here they come to JT Bryant, and who's going to get by? Wow, Zach barely goes low at the last second. Fitzwater barely going to get by that one too. Everyone in the lead pack going to get by with no issues. And those drivers that were named Jeff James and Connor Meyer, they were hoping and praying that someone was going to get held up, and that's not the case. I think now you could say Jesse Turner, he's safe. He'll move on to that next round with no issues. And the best thing, too, with those drivers that, you know, when they go into that final 9 laps that have damage, they're going to get their cars repaired like as if they got a new car there. But again, James and Meyer, they're going to be the main worried, questionable drivers here at this point. Because you can see where the leaders are at. You can see where James and Meyer are at. That caution comes out. That will be saving grace, and they'll be into that next round. They're kind of open for Seth Cole to, you know, wreck on the main straightaway there with the other drivers on by, but didn't happen. Gotta hope these leaders wreck. They are slowly and steadily approaching with the time ticking. 3 to go when we cross the line. Flickinger and Miles, man, they've had one fast car today, both of them. But Flickinger has had that lead and no one's came close to passing him, even after that restart. No one's had any opportunity. Miles sticking behind the 19. They've known each other for a bit. You can see there's James and Meyer sticking together. They're in turn 1. Now they're in turn 1. They are probably going to approach him either this lap or the next lap. Does not look good for Meyer and James. Art in the 0-5 now catch up to Miles and Flickinger. All these drivers, they didn't really have to worry about much. As long as they don't try to wreck each other, they're going to be fine. They're going to that next round, that final segment with no issues. Two to go. And James and Meyer are doing the one thing that's really going to hinder them right there is battle. That's the last thing they need to do. They got to find a way to work together in order to be in that main event there. White flag when we come to the line. James and Meyer hoping for a miracle at this point in time. Turner and Poteet, they're going to advance. They're going to be fine. They're safe. James and Meyer still battling for whatever reason. As Flickinger is getting closer and closer to them. Coming in line will be the white flag. Looking at the rear Sky Commons. Rear chase mode. But there you see the leaders. That white flag is coming. Oh, I don't know, man. This is going to be close. But in the meantime, though, Zach Flickinger, you could tell what a comeback he's had. He's going to lead for the majority of this main segment that's going on by. And it looks like he will be the winner of this first segment. They're battling once again. And they're going to be all good to go. Wait a minute, here comes Flickinger. He catch up the comments. Look at Art all of a sudden out of nowhere. He's going to steal it. He steals the main segment. And Meyer and Jeff James have got to be thanking the racing gods to stay alive to go to that last segment. Holy cow, that was close. John Art just snuck out of nowhere thanks to the slow car of Sky Commons and beat out Zach Flickinger But of course, that's not for the All-Star race. But of course, you got to imagine what that main segment's going to be like, which we will be back in just a bit to see who wins it all. But of course, real quick, here's a look at your results for the drivers who aren't going to make it in. We'll see you for the main event. Well, I just gave the command not long ago there, and you could see 9 laps that'll be displayed for this remainder of the All-Star race that's going to go on by. Now, all the cars that did get involved that were on the lead lap from that first segment there, they got their cars repaired. They're back out as if they got a fresh car. And the ones who really dodged a bullet there, they barely made it in. Connor Meyer and a few other drivers there. They're here. They're ready to go. Zach Flickinger, your winner from that first segment. He'll be restarting in that 3rd position. 9 laps, no cautions. Going to be interesting to see what will go on display here for this All-Star race here. Who is going to do it? Fans are up on their feet. Someone is going to be a winner today. And green flag is out and we're underway at Coca-Cola. Look at Miles already going 3 wide on Flickinger and Art. And now look at Rogers in that MSI Dodge. Trying to do what he can to run away from Miles and Finn Guy and Dunham. Look at all these drivers here. You're seeing there's 21 drivers that are going to try to duke it out here. Look at Jesse Turner on the high line trying to get advantage on the back straight right there. But now you're going to see this is where that inside line's going to get that momentum right here. Oh, man, Rogers trying to block Jeffrey Finn Guy. Couldn't seem to do it. As Finn Guy off the final turn will come over to the stripe. And he will lead lap number 1. Now the inside line going to really be some hard, fast-paced racing. Sometimes you can get some run on the outside, especially off the back straight. Not really much on the front straight. It's now Dunham, Baranowskis, Batson, all on an inside line right there. Baranowskis and Dunham some contact. Keep it together, though. As Batson and James is now, Finn Guy is getting freight train on that outside line with no draft as well. Now you see is James and Poteen and Charles Siffer now next on that inside line to pass the 92. James goes to the high line, and Finn Guy tries to go low on Batson. Hanging on that corner panel. A lot of contact, but they keep it together. Man, they've been really teasing that corner panel here, and they did that in the All-Star race in the first segment earlier. But Dunham, he's won the All-Star race before. Can he be a 2-time All-Star race winner? But right now, he's got to hold off Keith Batson, the 39. Not going to do it. Here comes Batson. Getting a little dicey up here in this front area. Look at Ember Ross in the 77. She started toward the rear of the field, and she's already worked her way up. Driver start dead last was RJ Bishop, 98. He was on the inside line. Now he got kicked up to the high line. Dunham is going to hang on to that top position for now. Batson once again trying to look down low for that position. Trying to get the lead with help of Connor Meyer and many other drivers on that inside freight train right there. Now Batson gets kicked up to the middle line. Dunham will at least lead the lap, but for now, he's not going to be the leader. Meyer, Osborne, Fisher, Gardner. Look at Fisher and Gardner, two of the drivers that made it in via by the showdown with Fisher making the fan vote. As man, the leaders make some contact once again there. And now Zach Flickinger in the 19. He knows how to win this exact track here. He did it before in the Xfinity Series. He's won that All-Star race there. In the Cup Series, he's yet to win this one. And they're getting dicey up here. They're just throwing everything at the line. They know there's going to be no cautions, and this is where you got to be aggressive. Zach Rogers, who was restarted as, or not restarted, he came to the green as the leader. He went all the way to dead last in lap 4, coming into lap 5 now. Holy cow. And he was trying to get himself back up to the pack, but he's got to go. His 9 laps is quick here. Oh, man, Jesse Turner right over that back bumper corner panel of Phil Parker there. Hangs on. Flickinger trying to take second from Connor Meyer as Osborne's the leader. Flickinger getting huge amount of draft from Jesse Turner in the 78. Osborne, though, enjoying his Sunday drive there. Enjoying what he likes to see there. Now look at RJ Bishop. He got help from Jesse Turner. He says, well, I'm going for a position now. Remember, in this All-Star race, there's no points. And even if there's teammates, I doubt you can get some help. And Bishop knows, yep, that's my time to go. And now he's going to pay the price because here comes Ramian Fisher in the 11. Ember Ross in the 77 and Charles Sanford the 03. Right now, Chevy's in the top 3 spots as of right now. Mercedes now going up to 3rd. Ross in the 77, flying on that inside line is that 77. Now Flickinger, he says it's time to go. Going for the lead. Is the Branch Chevrolet. Takes it from Osborne. Quickly and steadily. This is why he's an all-star race winner before, man. He knows how to do it. I'm telling you, don't count out that second Chevrolet of Trent Dunham. He is starting to work his way back up, man. He's doing so. Ross just scraped the wall a little bit right there. Now Osborne said, all right, you had your 5 seconds of fame. Now I want the lead right back as we're at 3 laps to go. Amazed we did not have a wreck yet. Hopefully I didn't jinx it. Now here comes some of the yellow Toyotas that's up here. John Art in the Zaxby's Toyota and Jeff James in the Snapple Toyota. Now Batson 3 wide for 3rd. Batson's not bad of a racer when it comes to these type of tracks, and he knows how to navigate well. It's just the fact that he just doesn't have a lot of luck at times there. 2 to go. And where is Scott Roush all of a sudden picked up in the picture here? He's starting to come up here now. That Burger King foot lettuce Ford Mustang there. That's one of the one-off drivers here. Him and Zach Flickinger, the only 2 one-off drivers in this main event here. Right now, though, John R., Joshua Osborne. The top 2, Dylan Potey. That's a good friend of Osborne's there. Look, he's already trying to make a look down low for 2nd. Is he going to get the run? Oh, Osborne shuts the door. Look at Roush going for 4th on Dunham there. But white flag's about ready to be displayed for John R. the 05. Potey's got a full head of steam coming in that 31. White flag. Now Osborne says, forget it, I'm going for that top position. He's going to get it. Potey and Dunham, look at that. They're all working together. Dunham trying to be a 2-time All-Star race winner. He's got 3rd. He's looking for 2nd. He's got no drafting help, however. He's trying to tuck back in line, but Art's on that high line. Potey's in the catbird seat. Here comes Potey in the 31. What a timely move by Dylan Potey. He knows how to do it right, and he's going to do it. Coming off the final turn, checkered flag in hand, and Dylan Potey is going to be an all-star race winner. He does it at Coca-Cola. How about Tweenix Racing? Yes. He's going to silence the critics. He lost out to with Alex Drayton earlier in the show in the first segment there with that crash. He's always known to be one of the best here in this series. And he does it yet again in that Great Clip Chevrolet. And for the first time in his career, he'll be an all-star race winner. Congratulations to Dylan Potey on winning the all-star race. Let's just look at your results. Why not? Potey will win. Osborne, he had a good chance to win, but he'll come away 2nd, 3rd. It's John Art, 4th, Trent Dunham, 5th, Scott Roush. 6th, Zach Fitzwater there. 7th is Jesse Turner. 8th, Jeffrey Finguy. 9th, Zach Roger Spleen. Top 10, Ramian Fisher. Again, very amazed we didn't have a wreck. We had a couple of close calls with all the drivers hanging around the corner panel and all. But that is it for All-Star Race Weekend. Thank you guys for watching. And, oh, poor Zach Flickinger. He went from first to last from the between the 2 segments there. But thank you guys for watching. If you liked it, for sure, give it a like, comment your thoughts, subscribe part, the NRSL, and the subscribe button down below. You've been watching Production NRSL, where racing is living. Till then, congrats to Potey to win the All-Star race. He is guaranteed into a spot for next seasons, as they're just having a little bit of fun on pit road for whatever reason. They don't care. Until then, we'll see you guys for Indy when we go back to points paid racing. Until then, see you later.